more and more I'm seeing autistic people pushed to the brink and having to disengage. And then there's the idea that, well, maybe you couldn't handle it. So why are you saying anything in the first place if you can't handle other people's feedback on what you have said? There's also the idea to perform perfectly and to say things in just the right way so that people don't mistake you for meaning something else. There's the idea that people would rather post about you than ask a clarifying question with an intention of clarity, not the intention of, I don't know, potentially baiting somebody. And when I say baiting, I mean saying something to provoke a response so that you can get into an argument, so that they can provoke you to argue with them. I have seen a few people try this with me, and I would rather just disengage, block them, because I can feel the anxiety in my body increasing, and then I go look at the profile and I'm like, well, turns out I'm not wrong, because their whole profile is arguments. And yeah, not everybody can handle it. And then if you say something wrong, you are made to be the example, the token autistic that has done something wrong that people are gonna now go after when you're literally displaying autistic traits. And I am not making an excuse for somebody's bad behavior. What I'm trying to say is kindness is in such short supply, and there's not enough being done to prioritize mental health. And I'm not even just talking about mental health for the person who is experiencing, being hyper criticized, but the person who's also doing that. And I deeply worry. And this comes from a place of empathy, because being online and being autistic is very stressful. People are going to say all kinds of things about you. A lot of it you have to sort through and be like, you know what? They can say what they want about me, but at the end of the day, I know who I am. I know I'm a good person. And if somebody wants to label me as something negative, that's probably because we're not compatible in our style of discussion. And I chose to disengage, and they chose to see that as a problem. Self-care is the most important. If somebody tells you you are being selfish for prioritizing yourself, be selfish, prioritize yourself. Care about yourself. Look after yourself. You deserve at least that.